Okay, so since I do not have to talk as loud as I normally do because the camera's like right here, um, I'm gonna go over something. I might do a better video of this later, but for now, it's just something to keep in mind for all us Uber people and anybody who's thinking of doing Uber. There's a saying that you can't cheat an honest man, and even though I always found that saying a bit off because it's like, okay, how it applies doesn't really work with how it's said. It's true. Can't cheat an honest man. So taxes, tax write-offs. What with you being an independent contractor and all. Yeah. My thing is, again, keep your expenses low, but you are gonna have expenses, so keep track of them. As far as I'm concerned, if you're trying to keep your expenses low, there's really only three things you need to have receipts for, and that is food, which I need to cut down on because I need to eat at home more than having to eat out, although I do get hungry when I'm out. Um, Gas, obviously, and maintenance stuff. Now, this is obviously going to be more considering, like, if I go to a shop, they're going to have a printout and all, and the price and receipt and all that stuff. But like, if I walk into the auto spa, like the Germantown auto spa, that's one that I went to. I count that as maintenance, outside maintenance. Um, Also, stuff like this, the vehicle emissions that Maryland has. Your state might not have this more than once, but Maryland has it every, what, 2 years? Writing that crap off too, as well as the registration renewal. Uh, but yeah, can't cheat an honest man. There's a lot of stuff you can write off, like your cell phone bill, obviously the mileage, and you should be tracking that with some kind of mileage tracking app. I use the Stride one because it's free. Mile IQ you have to pay for. Um, but if you think you're going to write off every single thing, like you just go out and have lavish dinners and like start writing that off, where you're going to just be writing off every single thing possible. Like we go to Costco, me and my girl, we go to Costco, but we're not gonna write that off because why? I mean, you can try to write everything off, but if you get audited, you're gonna have to explain how this is a business related expense, and if you can't, you could be in problems. You can, I guess, try to play the naive route of like, oh well, oh I didn't know, but that might not work, and um, or at least that might work for everyone else, but it probably won't work for me because one thing I know is my bad luck in life, and put it to you like this: I am the 0.01% that gets struck by lightning. So try to keep your expenses low and try to be honest about it. Like if it's directly related, like every day I blow $20 in gas every single day. Of course, I end up making at least 100 a day, if not more. Usually more, but absolute minimum is 100. So, you know, that 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 that's that. Again, food I need to eat more at home and just let it be at home until I get home again and eat again. But sometimes that's not possible, especially if I need quick energy. And then, of course, the maintenance stuff. Um, And then, of course, you can also try to ultimately save money, like, say, this. This is something that the attendant at the Germantown Auto Spa showed me because she saw the Uber sticker, the Uber thing in my car window. I might actually do one of these because to go to the flagship car wash and wash the car myself, yeah, I can do a better job. And I can do a better job inside and outside versus the people that do it on a mass, hurry, mass production type level. I can do a better job, especially on the inside detailing. But hey, look at this. Zoom in on this. Wash once a day, every day for one low price. If I get, hell, even this one. And then, of course, the trick is to actually go every day and get your money's worth. They're counting on you not needing to wash it and do all this crap every single day, and you don't. But me, I will be the bitch and do it every single day because I want my money's worth. $79, an extra $79 a month, yeah, or $59 a month, yeah. I want that. And even though I can do a better job if I'm doing this every single day, ultimately, it will be close to, if not at the quality that I do it once. I normally spend $20 a week. Right, so actually what I meant to say here was $20 a month, not a week. $20 a month. And what does that entail? Well, for $20 a month, I get, what is it now, 22 or 24 tokens, right? And each weekend, usually Saturday, maybe even Sunday, at night, because it's obviously better to wash your car at night where the sun hasn't heated the metal and all that stuff, and it doesn't leave that dried on stuff, dried on soap before you rinse it and all that business. Let's see now, 22 to 24 tokens, and that gets me a rinse, a wash, which is 2 tokens, a rinse, another 2 tokens, and vacuum, which is another 2 tokens. So that's like what, 6 tokens, and then every week, 4 weeks. So $20 pretty much gets me 4 washes a month, right? With none of the extra stuff. No, the hot lava wax, the triple foam polish, clear coat protectant, and all that business. Yeah, so it's $20 for 4 of those, and I have to do it all myself. And even the what is it? The floor mats. They're not all weather floor mats because I wasn't planning on doing Uber when I first got my car, obviously. So I actually end up taking out those mats and vacuuming them with my vacuum here in the house, and they come out very good actually. But still, I have to do all that myself for $20, and it's only 4 times a month. Versus any one of those options you just saw every single day, right? So yeah, weather permitting, because though that place does close, which actually should factor in the winter time. It can be closed if it's like really. Nah, that's a small variable. That's a small factor. Spring, summer, fall, and then winter, like every single time the snow stops and it's cleared, I can go wash it every single day. So that kind of beats the salt rust in the car. So yeah, even winter is not a problem. But yeah, that's what I meant to say. $20 a month, not a week. Sorry for the confusion. You can get 20 tokens or however much tokens bonus because you spent a lot. And yeah, I mean, it's just time saved, it's like a time saver, I guess, at the cost of a bit more money. But again, you go every single day. Now, this lava wax stuff, I don't know, maybe all of that is in the washing, the whole cycle. Because I'm not about to sit there and wait for hours while they do some extra detailing in some other place. So, but yeah, you might look into this. Ultimately, it might work out to be cheaper than doing it yourself, both in time and I guess maybe money. I don't know. But yeah, this one is mainly on write-offs, tax write-offs. This whole tax write-off thing. Yeah, if you do it right, you could probably pay little, if any, in taxes. Because of all the write-offs. Again, your cell phone bill, you can write that off. A whole bunch of stuff you can write off. But again, the first thing is always to keep your expenses low, because when it comes down to it, you can write off some stuff, but I don't know if there's a limit to how much. Obviously, talk to a professional like a CPA or whatever the hell. But you can write stuff off. But I don't know how much you can write off. Maybe you can only write off a certain percentage or a certain amount, So, again, if you're there trying to write off hundreds of thousands of dollars in like freaking meals eating out every day, yeah. Again, you can't cheat an honest man. I think that should be more upgraded to you can't fool an honest man, or you can't beat an honest man. Although this life would prove otherwise. But yeah, just try to be honest about it. Like if I get audited, yo, here it is right here. Maintenance, which again is including in some other stuff that is like paper size, maintenance, gas, all this is gas, just strictly gas, and food while I am out doing in DC. Plus they can even look on the address here and see, okay, DC address. So that's the thing. When it comes to taxes, again, keep your expenses low. I cannot say that enough. Keep your expenses low, and then what expenses you do have, write those off if possible, and if they are in fact relevant, because you do not want to be audited. At least I sure as hell don't want to be audited. And yeah, that's that. Sorry I went on so long. I was kind of hoping this video would be maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. So that's it. That's excuse me. That's my tip for one and all doing any kind of ride sharing, Uber or hell even Lyft. Keep your expenses low and be honest about it. Run an honest business, Later.